back. That's how I know my cousin always come check up on me.
You stay in the back?
Yes. Look, you see it? Like right here, look right there. You see the blood?
Yep.
I know that's blood. That's blood, right?
It appears so.
On the night of November 22nd, 2017, Evansville police forced their way into Byron Lee Edwards' apartment. What should have been a simple welfare check quickly spiraled into a night of horrors.
Man, it's a lot of stuff.
Oh, shit.
The police don't know it yet, but the killer has gone to great lengths to cover up the brutal murder and erase every trace. If the truth remains hidden, the monster behind this crime may strike again. At around 7:15 p.m. on November 22, 2017, Evansville, Indiana police received a 911 call from Davion, who was worried about her cousin's safety.
This is 911. We had a ham call from this phone number.
Yeah, I need the police.
What address, please?
I need the police to 204 Reed Street.
What's going on there?
What? Okay. My cousin lives up front.
Your what?
And my cousin lives up front, and I haven't heard from him in 2 days. Well, I'm looking through his front window, and it looks like there's blood on the bed. I mean,
What's his name?
Byron Edwards.
Byron's cousin stood with Davion, growing restless. They all wanted to go inside, but the locked door and the risk of trespassing kept them out. With no other option, they waited for first responders.
Okay. He lives here by himself, and last time I checked, there was 2 females over here that he was supposedly smoking with, and I haven't heard from him since. I mean, it was, not yesterday, but the night before that.
When an officer arrived, he asked the group to brief him so that he could avoid hasty decisions. But what he saw next was enough to spur him into action.
I gotta ask you a few things first, because I can't just go into somebody's house.
Yeah.
So do you talk to him regularly?
I talk to him regularly, every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Okay. So
if he ain't over here with us,
can you please go in here to make sure, man?
Give me a minute, and I'm gonna get there. But I have to ask certain things because I can't legally just go into somebody's house.
I know, man.
So
man.
Will you let me finish talking to me so I can get to that?
He just gotta ask us a couple questions.
Okay. So what's your cousin's name? Byron what? Byron what? Edwards. When was the last time you talked to him?
I ain't heard from him in 3 days.
3 days? Okay.
So we know I talked to my cousin every day.
Was he sick or anything?
No, it was nothing wrong.
And does he have any health problems?
Nothing.
Okay, show me this window where you said it looks like you can see through and see.
Right here. Look in this window right here.
This one?
Yeah.
That I'm shining on?
Yeah.
So he's in this apartment?
Yes. I'm in the back. I stay in the back. That's how I know my cousin always come check up on me.
You stay in the back?
Yes. Look. You see it? Like right here. Look right there. You see the blood?
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
So is this open?
No, it's not. Ain't nothing open. The door, the window, or none of that.
Is this the door?
No, this is the door right here.
In there, sir.
This is the door?
I know that's blood. That's blood, right?
It appears so. So he lives in B here?
Yes. I've been knocking on the door.
Okay, do we have do you know, is there a landlord that would have a key?
I don't know.
Okay.
I honestly don't know. He don't have his key.
Okay, he doesn't.
He lost
his key.
Okay.
That's how we know he got to be in there.
All right. So go. You guys wait for me out there.
Yeah. Man, it's a lot of stuff.
Oh shit. Go ahead and wait out there. Room 5.
Dead right there.
Detective's crime scene.
Byron lay cold and lifeless on the floor, covered in his own blood. The sour odor in the air suggested that his death hadn't happened overnight. Choosing not to go further inside alone, the officer called for backup, which arrived within minutes.
Oh, they talked to him, his cousin. They talked to him every day. Hadn't talked to him in 3 days. I looked through the window there. There's blood on the bed. So I went ahead and breached the door, and he's laying right in front of the door. Look, his throat's cut. Right inside that door, yeah. So I have not even been in yet. I just kicked it and stopped.
Should we go ahead and clear it though?
Yeah, we need to. I was waiting on somebody else.
Yeah, go ahead.
Holy shit. Make sure you don't get anything. All right, we're out. Yes. I'm sorry for your loss.
Can you tell me what he looks like?
I can't.
Is he shot or what?
I don't know the answer to that yet. The only thing I can tell you is that he is there and he is deceased. And then once my detectives, I don't see one, but I don't see one, so I don't know the answer to that. Okay, if I knew, I could tell you. But I need you to keep. What's your name, partner? Man, it's all right. I got you, man. I got you.
Once the home was secured, detectives began processing the scene. Byron had been killed in a brutal manner. His throat slit open, blood pooling across the floor, and other injuries that would later be confirmed by autopsy. His phone was also recovered and sent to the lab. Detectives concluded that the apartment showed clear signs of a violent struggle. The home was in disarray, and Byron's bedroom door had been torn from its hinges, the broken pieces spattered with blood. Born in Peoria, Illinois on November 3, 1990, Byron Lee Edwards was laid back, funny, and loved to keep people laughing. He enjoyed fishing trips and had a unique ear for good music, which he eagerly shared. The only boy among 5 sisters, Byron was deeply cherished, protective, present, and close with his cousins. That same love helped him build a community of friends who described him as pure. Within minutes, news of Byron's murder had spread, and more of his relatives and loved ones rushed to the scene.
Come on, baby. Come on. Get up, Marie.
Get up! Don't take no string. Come on. Get the fuck off of me. Y'all let my child die. Somebody kill my baby. Oh, Lord. Get out of the way.
Detectives knew that it was a heartbreaking moment, but it was also their best chance to start piecing things together. If anyone could shed light on Byron's final days, it would be his family. They began with his sister, Ashley.
I know my cousin, he lives around in another apartment. His name is Keith.
At 204?
No, he lives in another apartment somewhere connected to this. I think he lives upstairs, matter of fact.
So it's the same building?
Yeah, same building.
So a cousin lives upstairs?
And we've been calling him, been knocking on his door, couldn't get a hold of him. And he's been calling us, asking us, was he with us, because he hasn't seen him.
Okay.
And we were like, no. He was like, well, his lights and stuff are off at his home. That's not like him. He never leaves, even if he's gone, he never leaves his lights off.
Okay. Doesn't have any enemies that you could think of?
None.
You never had any disagreements with family?
No, I don't understand it.
Okay.
He doesn't bother anybody.
What makes you say that?
Like he doesn't bother. He's the funny man.
I got you.
He's always joking. He's always the funny man. When we're together, our family's together, he's always making everybody laugh.
Ashley insisted that Byron had no enemies. Still, she did recall something unusual. Someone had told her that a woman named Inez had been seen hanging around Byron shortly before he was last seen alive. Concerned that the killer might still pose a threat to the public, they moved quickly, bringing Inez in for questioning, their first real lead. But before we continue, I'd like to introduce the sponsor of today's video, ZocDoc. Does putting off doctor's appointments way longer than you should sound familiar to you? Half the time it's because I don't even know where to start. Do I just search online random names? Call around and hope someone picks up? It feels like such a hassle, so I push it off. Until something finally convinces me that I can't anymore. Well, that's where today's video sponsor, ZocDoc, made things so much easier. ZocDoc is a free website where you can find high-quality in-network doctors who fit your needs. ZocDoc makes it easy to book in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers. With ZocDoc, you can filter for doctors by insurance, location, and specialties, and see reviews by verified patients so you can choose the best, most convenient care for you, which is way less stressful than playing phone tag. One of the best parts is that ZocDoc shows verified patient reviews and detailed profiles so that you can actually get a sense of the doctor before you go. Plus, you see their real-time availability, book instantly, and most appointments happen within 24 to 72 hours. Sometimes even the same day. And it's not just one kind of care. ZocDoc has over 100,000 providers across pretty much every specialty. So don't keep putting it off. Head to ZocDoc.com/thevillains, linked in the description, and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. Thanks to ZocDoc for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it.
I want to talk to you about a guy named Byron Lee Edwards. What do you know of Byron Edwards?
What does he look like? I don't know.
This gentleman right here.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah,
That's
how do you?
B-Dub.
Okay, what do you call him?
I call him B-Dub.
Okay, tell me about it. What do you know about it?
Okay, like Buddha used to be my weed name.
Okay.
But he got shot in the head. So, like, I guess B-Dub lives around Franklin. Well, he does live around Franklin. But one day I was walking to the liquor store and I seen him and I just walked up to him. But I didn't know he was connected to Buddha yet. You know what I'm saying?
Connected to who?
Buddha's yet. And I didn't know Buddha's was dead yet.
And who is that? Who's
Buddha's just died.
Yeah, but who's
he was my weed name.
What's his name, his real name, you know?
I don't know.
You mean he just died, like got shot or died natural causes?
No, he got shot in the head. That's what that story I got. He was
here
driving.
locally?
Yes, recently.
Okay. I'm just trying, we've had several murders and I can't keep track of
Okay,
all.
listen, this is the one that was driving. This was the story I got. He was driving, went to go pick up his cousin, didn't know what was going on with his cousin. His cousin was just like, hey, bro, come pick me up. Went to go pick him up as he was proceeding to go wherever, probably home, because we don't get in no trouble. Somebody shot at him, shot him in the back of the head. It hit the back of his head and his neck, and then he ran into a house.
Hit a house.
Yeah, okay, so when
I remember that one now, okay.
So when I walked up on, but I didn't know he had died yet, so when I walked up to B-Dub, he had his earbuds on, and then I was like, hey, you know where to get some tree, because I work with Lucky Lady, so I didn't want to go way across town to go get no tree.
Now, are you talking B-Dub? Is this Byron Edwards?
Yes.
Okay.
B-Dub.
B-Dub. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So he was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So as we got to talking, I come to find out he's friends with Buddha, you know what I'm saying? So then when he walked me to my house, back to my house, after he got me some tree from somebody, he called one of his people to get me some tree. After I got some tree, then we walked back to the spot where I was staying on the porch on Franklin, 12 East Franklin.
Okay.
And then I was sitting there, like, I tried to pass the weed to him, but he didn't really smoke like that, so I passed him my Enjoy apple. He said he was more of a drinker. Then I told him, like, I had to go to work and I was going to meet up with him later. So when I tried to meet up with him later, there was two other people that was at his house.
B-Dub's house.
B-Dub's house.
Now, where does he live at exactly?
It's like 3 blocks down, and then you turn to from Zesto's.
From Zesto's.
Like,
if I said the street, would you know it? Reed Street, does that sound right?
It sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah, Reed sounds right.
But you don't know the exact address?
I don't know the exact address, but I know, like, he has, like, a boxed-in, big, long porch with the screens and everything.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so
Same house, okay.
Okay, so I went up there, knocked on the door. It was 2 different dudes. It was a white dude and a black dude. So
now, when was this? When was this exactly?
This was... So Buddha had already got killed, so it was... I don't know what day it was. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, a week ago?
It wasn't a week ago.
A couple days ago?
No, it has to be like months ago or a month ago.
Oh, okay.
Because Woodard had, that's when I met them.
Okay.
And that's how I found out that Woodard got killed. And that's how I found out about the story about Woodard.
Well, let's scoot forward a little bit.
Okay, so when I scoot forward, so then, like, we chilled, we got some tree, we smoked. Then that was B-Dub's crib. That was his crib. Okay. So it was a white dude and a black dude up in there. So then I left that night, went back to my spot. So then the next day I called B-Dub, see what he was doing. I was like, what's up? What are you doing? I came up to your house, but you wasn't there. They said you was at your mom's house. And he was like, yeah, I'm at my mama's house on the east side. He was like, but I'm going to be back over there later on today if you want to come through. And I was like, yeah, I'll come through. I said, because I was trying to drink a bottle with you. So then, like, he was like, you know, you heard about who it is. And I was like, that's my best friend. And I was like, I know that's fucked up. I said, but I'll come back through. I'll come over, you know what I'm saying? So I came over before I went to work, smoked, drank, because that's me getting ready for work. So, yeah, he didn't really smoke though. He didn't smoke. He drank. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? I don't care about you smoking on weed. That's the least of my worries.
Yeah, that's
the least of my worries.
Yeah. Okay. So look, that was it. Like, hooked me up. So I went over there.
When was that?
That was the probably 2 days before his birthday. Whatever day his birthday is, it was like 2 days before his birthday.
Okay.
Okay.
So he was. His birthday's on the 3rd of November. So you're saying before that?
Yeah, no, it was, the 3rd of November. That's his birthday. So that's the day they had his party. So then so it had to be the 1st. I remember it was the 1st of the month because OG had bread.
You haven't been back to his house at all?
Since then, let me tell you why. Because this one dude, there's always a whole bunch of people over there.
Okay.
This one dude picked up my papers.
Almost immediately, her timeline clashed with what detectives already knew. Witnesses had placed her at the scene on the day that Byron died. Why lie about something so crucial?
Question, because your name has come up on something, okay?
Okay.
And they told me when you was there last, and you told me the truth, okay?
Yeah.
Monday night around midnight, going into Tuesday morning around 1 o'clock in the morning, just a couple of days ago. Were you there then?
No, Monday.
Yeah, don't lie to me now. Come on, please. I mean, seriously, you don't get yourself in trouble.
I'm not gonna get myself.
3
in
different
trouble.
people told me you were there around midnight, Monday night, going in Tuesday morning.
Okay, well, I can't worry about what those people say. I wasn't there. On Monday
You
night.
wasn't there.
No.
Okay. Where was you at Monday night, going into Tuesday morning?
Monday night, I worked on Monday night.
At Lucky Lady?
At the Lucky Lady.
So we can verify that?
Yeah, you can verify.
Okay, all right. Well, that's fine. When did you leave there at the Lucky Lady?
I left the Lucky Lady about 9.
9 p.m.?
Like, yeah, about 9.
Monday night. Monday evening.
Monday evening.
Now, I'm talking about going past that.
Okay, well, we can go past that.
Yeah.
Keith Odom picked me up. Okay. So I left and went with Keith.
From work at 9?
From working at 9, left, went with Keith Odom. He let me wash my laundry over at his house.
And that's where's that at?
He lives close by where Lack lives, so I don't know.
East side?
East side, I know down Washington, kind of like past those apartments.
So you were somewhere on the east side Monday evening past 9 p.m. with Keith Odom?
Just until about like 10:30, you know what I'm saying? But then after I washed my laundry, you know what I'm saying, 10:30, 11, after I washed my laundry, we finished the Bacardi bottle, then he dropped me off over Lack's house.
And Lack's house is the one over off Washington.
And then Lack's house is, right behind the neighborhood Walmart. Those apartments right behind neighborhood Walmart.
Okay, now when did you go back over to B-Dubs?
I ain't been back over to B-Dubs since the beginning of the month of November.
So at no time past 9 p.m. this past Monday,
no,
going into Tuesday morning, you weren't over there at all?
No.
And these last 2 days, you haven't been there at all?
No.
So these people have you confused?
They just lying on me, sounds like.
To provoke a reaction, the detectives told Inez about Byron's death. The news rattled her. She seemed genuinely upset. Or was it just an act?
So
let me ask you this, Inez. What do you think your name's been brought up with?
I don't know what it's been brought up with, and I don't give a damn what it's been brought up with. But for people to even have my name in their mouth and then for to feel some type of way about me like that, and then the police already know where I'm at, and I'm already out here by myself. This is bullshit.
Let me fill the dots in.
It's kind of scary.
I understand. Let me fill the dots in for you, okay?
Right.
Mr. Edwards is deceased. He's dead.
What?
This guy's dead.
What?
He's dead. Dead. The one with the porch, he's dead. He's been found deceased tonight. That's why we're talking.
Oh.
Now, listen to me a second, okay?
Oh my God, that's so scary. Oh my God.
Now.
No, hold on. Be quiet.
Okay.
Be quiet.
At this point in this conversation, I don't care how vague it is, or how distant you may think it is, or how far-fetched it may seem.
Yeah.
If you know or have an idea.
Who is knocking off their crew like that? That is Buddha's. That's that dude that I was telling you about. They found him over in a field somewhere like last week, right?
Henderson?
Yeah. Then B-Dub, they just found B-Dub dead. That's the whole, man, I'm even sad that I even...
Tell me.
All I know is I'm sad that I even associated with them for a second, because that could cost, what's that cost me? My life. And I don't have nothing to do with nothing, and I don't even know nothing about nothing. My God, Jesus.
Okay.
Oh no, that's kind of scary.
When the focus turned to her whereabouts, Inez grew evasive. Her story unraveled piece by piece as if she were hiding something. And the harder detectives pressed, the more restless, defensive, and uncooperative she became.
Okay, don't try to confuse me.
I'm not trying.
Because I wasn't nowhere around that motherfucking shit. I don't
Inez,
know
we're just
about that.
he's trying to get like he said. You're saying you didn't do it. We gotta know where.
I don't care about
Inez, we're just treating your whereabouts.
I'm really starting to get mad.
No, don't get mad.
This is really starting to piss me off. Like, cause don't talk to me like that. Really pisses my defense up. Don't talk to me like women, you talking about nighttime. No, you heard exactly what I said during the daytime. Don't twist nothing I said.
Inez, here's the thing. I talked to Byron's sister. Byron's sister said he was a home life, he was a homebody. He never introduced anybody to his mom unless it was serious. Like you said, you met his mom.
Yeah, I met his mom.
Hear me out. We went to this scene to do our investigation. Your name was brought up. We're talking about that night. We're not trying to go back to Sunday. We're talking about Monday night after you got off of work. We're not questioning. We're not saying you're lying. What we're doing is just trying to build up. If you have an alibi, if you were somewhere, that's what we need to know. We need to know who you're with.
I know how that goes.
If you were asked in a polygraph exam, if you know who killed him, would you pass the test?
If I know who killed him, I would just tell you.
You would tell me?
Yes, I would tell you.
And if you were asked that question, you'd pass it. You wouldn't show any...
I would pass it because I would tell you.
Okay.
But I wish I know who killed him. I wish I know who told you that I would know who killed him. Because before you even put my name in there like that, my God, Jesus.
Okay.
Don't quit playing with me before you even put my motherfucking name in there like that.
Hey.
I'm the only one that's breaking down these streets.
Now, wait a minute! I'm in charge in this place, not you! If you want to fuck with me, I'll find a reason to lock your ass up.
I bet you would. Sound like that.
You got two fucking things. Right now, up until 30 seconds ago, I was on your side. But right now, I'm tired of it. This fucking mouse trying to shut up. Because I can tell you one thing, I can charge you with murder and make your ass sit in jail for about 2 fucking months until we prove you didn't do it. You want to play some hardball with me, young lady? I'll put your ass...
That's the devil.
Then you better stop yelling at me like I'm a damn dog. And I'll stop yelling at you. I've been asking you pleasant, nice questions. And I'm getting tired of you yelling like a goddamn dog. If I ask you anything, I want to hear no sir and yes sir. And I'll do the same to you. Am I making myself clear?
I hear you. I hear you.
Step back.
When you said B-Dub was found dead in his house, you didn't tell me how he died.
So that's it. I haven't got to go inside. We had a crime scene there taking pictures. It was clear that it was a homicide. You can definitely, from a natural to something like that, you tell there was some sign of a struggle, and that's pretty much all I can tell you. That's
like, did they shoot him?
I don't know. I can't give that information.
Oh, you just can't give the information.
Here's the thing. I put white LG with crack screen and the cracks on it. Okay, correct? Got the right phone?
I'm not gonna. You gonna keep my phone?
No, I'm gonna try to get back to you soon. I want to make sure there's nothing pertinent towards what happened to Byron.
What do you mean, like you gonna try to get back to me soon?
I'm gonna try to get back to you right away as soon as I can. I'll work. Honestly, if I get it back to you tomorrow, tonight.
Nah, man, I need my phone. I'm out there
You can
upstairs.
get your phone.
And they don't even got a phone in the room.
Okay.
For some reason, I asked them, I was like, why don't y'all have phones in the rooms? They was like, oh, they tore them out. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? So anyways, I do need my phone. That's my life.
I trade your phone. I'll
and I listen to music all the time.
Okay, I understand that. If there's nothing pertinent, I'll get it right back to you. Okay? I'm just asking for your consent.
to make sure there's nothing pertinent to what happened to Byron. I don't care about if the drugs, your photos. I don't care about any of that stuff. All I'm caring about is what happened.
I don't care about none of that stuff either, but I'm not. You can't keep my phone.
I'm not trying to keep your phone. All I care about is what happened tonight.
I
That's all I'm
understand
saying.
that, but
That's
I'm
what
saying a day.
I'm not trying to even keep it a day.
Hours.
It's not trying to keep it hours. There's nothing in there that is pertinent towards my investigation. I'll get your damn phone right back to you. That's all I care about.
You apply for a warrant for my phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well go apply for it and give me back my phone.
It's Thanksgiving. We don't have that.
So
I will hold on the phone. And
it is Thanksgiving.
And I will get your phone
and
back
I need to talk to my kids.
But here you go. That's your...
Well, you don't care about me talking to my kids on Thanksgiving?
At this point, I have a homicide. I told you.
Okay, that don't got nothing to do with me. You can't put me on... You can't put the homicide... You can't put your job in the homicide on what's going on with me.
I can rule you out as not being the person that did this.
You know I'm not the person. I ain't no affiliated. And you know I'm not.
You can either keep this on...
My phone is not going to tell you whether I was or not. I just told you there's going to be cameras, there's going to be alibis. I can give you alibis. I can give you people's number to call to verify. I can give you places that you can go so you can look at the video camera and see where I was. So my phone is not going to tell you if I was there or not.
Well, I'm going to tell you what it does do.
A
phone can put you at a place. A phone will track you. Yes, it will. And here's the thing. Until I rule you out on this, you're not getting your phone back. If your phone has nothing to do with this and you're not my person, I don't give a damn. I'll give you your phone. I don't care about your phone.
I need my phone.
But you're not getting your phone. You're getting a piece of paper tonight. So whether you like it or not, you can leave it here or you can take it with you. Until that, you're not getting your phone. Do you understand? I'm not asking you any. I told you. This is what it is.
The receipt with me?
Yes, that's a part of the receipt.
I want to take my phone.
You're not taking your phone with you. This is what you're taking with you. Do you have any other questions?
You know what?
Do you have any other questions?
You know what?
Do you have any other questions?
You know what, bruh?
I don't care. Do you have any other questions for me?
In the end, Inez was left with little choice but to comply, while the detectives waited for the forensic team to finish analyzing her phone. Then came a breakthrough. Detectives gained access to Byron's phone, and what they found changed the course of the case. Byron had been messaging a woman named Emily. On the night of his death, Byron had invited Emily and her friend over to his apartment. That made her the last known person to communicate with him. Detectives wasted no time bringing Emily in for questioning.
You basically have to tell us the story about, what happened that night. So, just if you can remember as much detail as you can, just kind of how things transpired, like when you first started talking to B-Dub that night.
I had seen his lights was on down at his house, and he ain't been there for we ain't seen him, his lights on or anything. So I texted him hey, what's up? You down the street? He was like, yeah. Come down here and smoke with me, drink with me, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, just give me a second. And so we went down there and we sat on his couch. He was standing up, and we was just talking and asking how he been. He told me he just been staying at his mom's because of all the commotion that had been going on, and that he just came back home not even 2 days ago before everything happened, and how he was telling me how he felt like he was next to go and everything, and he pulled a gun out of his jacket pocket that he was wearing, and I was like, I'm not going down like my niggas did, pretty much. And I was like, did you get a gun? He was like, yeah, I got 2 of them, but I only seen 1.
Emily told detectives that she and Byron were old friends, and that evening they had simply planned to hang out. Her account matched parts of what investigators already knew. At the crime scene, police had recovered both a cell phone and a gun. When shown a picture of the weapon, Emily confirmed that it belonged to Byron. But then she revealed something that immediately caught the detectives' attention.
Somebody had knocked on the door, and he was like, who is it? And then he opened it and cracked it, and it was a light-skinned guy. And he came in, and he had a bike in his house against, kind of by the window, and we were sitting on the couch against the wall, sitting against the couch against the wall. He was standing up, and the light-skinned guy came in and sat down. And I asked us what our name was. don't remember his name. He has this. I've never seen him before. I've been at B-Dub's house since like the beginning of the summer. Every night we kicked it, party, chilled. Never seen him. Seen a lot of other people, but I've never seen him.
Okay.
And he just came in. He had a bag and he just sat down. And then I told B-Dub I'm about to catch a cab to go get a Rello. And he was like, okay. He was like, we're going to come back for it. I was like, yeah, I would do. And the light-skinned guy was still there when we left. And after that, I didn't go back, but B-Dub blew my phone up asking me to come back. Pretty much that he wanted to fuck.
Can you describe this light-skinned guy to me as far as like any features you can remember? I mean, I'm talking hair color, eye color. I mean, just everything you can remember from this guy.
I know he had a bag with him. He was, I don't know, like, I don't know I know he was light-skinned for sure. I think he might have had dark hair, dark brown hair maybe.
Was it short or long hair?
I don't think it was short. Are you talking about like a fade, kind of like that?
Yeah, do you have like dreadlocks or anything like that? Or
I don't think he had dreadlocks, not dreads. I know he didn't have a short haircut though. I've never seen this guy since I've been at B-Dubs. This is my first time ever running into him.
Suddenly, the entire direction of the investigation shifted. Detectives now believe that whatever happened to Byron took place after Emily and her friend left. So, what transpired between him and this mysterious man?
You know, he felt it coming.
Yeah, that's probably. I think that's what really messed my head up a lot, because he told me the night before this happened that it was coming. They were coming for him, and then he kept saying that he pulled that gun out and kept saying, "I'm not going. I know they're coming for me, but I'm not going down like that." And he kept telling us that he was staying back there at Neefe's. He'd been at Neefe's alive.
Friends said that Byron had grown increasingly paranoid after some of his close associates were killed. He began carrying a weapon more often. But detectives still had to ask, how much of that paranoia actually was connected to his own murder? Meanwhile, detectives had been waiting for the forensic analysis of Inez's phone, hoping that it would finally deliver answers. But when the results came back, it was a dead end. Nothing tied her to Byron's murder, and she was cleared. That left investigators with a single pressing question. Who was the mysterious man? Emily explained that Byron had told her that the mysterious man was the brother of his female neighbor, who lived directly behind his house. Detectives immediately knew who she meant. That same neighbor had been at the crime scene, and her brother was 25-year-old Elijah Andrew Johnson. In that moment, the detectives realized that Elijah wasn't just another lead. He was already behind bars for slashing a woman with a knife. To investigators, this confirmed that they were dealing with someone violent, someone who could very well be connected to Byron's murder. Before moving forward, detectives presented Emily with a photo lineup to confirm the man's identity. The moment she saw the images, her emotions shifted visibly. It was hard for her to process that the man she had left Byron alone with that night might actually have been his killer.
There's a pin there. Like I said, if you recognize one of those, if you'd circle it and put your initial by it.
Wow.
You go ahead and circle it for me if you would. I saw which one you pointed at.
Wow.
So there's no question it's that guy right there. You saw him inside the house, and he's the one that came to the door. There's no way it could be confused with any of these other people.
I don't know any of them.
Okay.
Elijah was brought in for questioning, and from the start, his behavior raised red flags.
My ADD is fucking kicking in, and my ADHD. God damn. Oh, fuck. I'm fucking bipolar. Oh man, I need my fucking medicine. I should have stayed on my fucking medication.
This is Detective McCormick.
Hey man, nice to meet you. Sorry it took so long to get down here. Traffic's a bitch.
All right, man. So here's the thing. You mentioned you don't want to talk about Quavon and all that, so we'll just skip right over that, okay? But what we have to talk about is when you were there at Byron's house. So can you tell me again, just so he understands?
All right, I was there with 2 females.
Okay.
Well, I showed up, and it was just him and the 2 females.
They were already there when you got there?
Yeah, the females were already there.
Okay.
They were just sitting there talking about what they were going to do next, their next move, and they ended up leaving. I was there for maybe 15, 20 minutes before they left.
Okay.
And then I was there, and then after they left, I was there for an extra 10 minutes, and they ended up leaving.
Okay. Do you know about what time they left?
It was late. I know it was late. Probably like
after midnight or.
To be honest, I don't know. To be honest, because I don't have my phone.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't have my phone. My dad was using it at the time.
Were you talking to somebody about the time you left that can validate what time you left? Like, did you send a text to dad say, "Hey, I'm heading home"?
No, I didn't.
Anything like that?
No, I didn't have. I didn't have a phone.
Okay, you didn't have a phone.
My dad was using my phone at the time because his is broke. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Go then after you said you left about 10 minutes after they'd been there.
Yeah, I went to my grandma's. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you just walk there, ride there?
Yeah, I walk there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's your grandma live?
Well, she was staying at senior citizen trust apartments, the senior citizen ones.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But she had to move, so she's probably out by now. I don't know the new address. I haven't been able to get in contact with anybody.
Is she the one that's sick right now?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Oh yeah. How long did it take you to get back to grandma's house?
Grandma's, I mean, she stays over there off of Fulton, so it took me a little while. It's probably maybe almost, depends on your pace. It could be like an hour-long walk, but I walk got a long stride, so maybe 30 to 40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was she up when you got home?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which way did you take? Do you remember what street you went down?
Man, I hit so many streets. I walked down First Ave, and then I'm trying to think. I walked down First Ave, and then you got to I cut back streets to get to Fulton, and then cut another back street, and then walk down the street that leads to Cedar Hall. Because it's right down the street from Cedar Hall, yeah.
Right. Elijah admitted that he had been at Byron's house. But beyond that, his story fell apart. When Emily and her friend left, the house was intact. Hours later, Byron was dead and the home was in ruins. Something violent had happened in that narrow window of time, and Elijah wasn't giving enough. Detectives weren't about to let him off easy.
You remember before I told you I don't like having to try to trip people up. I just rather them be honest with me. But I have to test to see if they're telling me the truth.
Yeah.
And the things that you told me that night are not the truth. There's no doubt about it. I mean, there's no, when I'm looking at the evidence that I'm seeing, there's no doubt about it. You lied to me, even after you said you weren't lying to me anymore. And I understand why. I'm not mad at you for that. I don't take it personally.
I mean, I'm not lying. What am I lying to you about?
Well, you told me that you were there for a little bit. You were there for much longer than that.
No, I was not. No, I was not.
You mentioned.
What is your point for a long time? What is your point for a long time? Like hours?
Yeah.
No, I was not over there for no hours.
The thing about it is, man, you have to understand, we have cell phone records, okay? We know who Byron was texting. We know what he was saying, and he said you were there. So that confirms it. And then,
I was there. That's what I'm saying.
Then we see the video from when you were leaving, and that's why you guys are right near buried plastics, man. Think about all the cameras.
Yeah, but they don't. To me, they don't. I mean, I'm not keeping track of time, but it don't seem like I was over there for hours on top of hours.
But it was way too cold for a guy to be leaving there shedding clothes, man. Way too cold. So
no, it was not. It was way too cold for me to what?
to be shedding clothes.
What you mean shedding clothes?
From Byron's apartment to Grandma's.
You weren't wearing the same thing during that walk.
Yeah, I was.
All right. Here's the thing. All right. We can go back and forth about this, and you said you don't want to argue about it, and I don't either. All right. But here's where we're at. All right. I just want you to understand. You're in a situation where you're under a lot of stress. All right. Even before
Just take me back, man. This is just crazy, man. Just
listen to what I got to say.
All right, go ahead.
You're in a situation where you're under a lot of stress. Okay. I understand that. You talked to me a little bit about things that went on in your life that kind of put you in the position that you're in, and things you have to deal with. And I appreciate that, man. But when something happens, you told me yourself, there's things that happen that you get out of control, and you just can't control them.
No, I can control them. It's just that I don't go as far as to, I know what I'm doing. I don't go as far as to physically, like, kill somebody. Okay. No.
But there's things in your life that get far enough.
Can we just, like, I just don't want to talk no more.
I got a question for you.
While incarcerated, he had bragged to fellow inmates about killing Byron. Now, at first, the detectives considered that it might be empty talk for street cred. But then Elijah revealed details. Details only the killer could have known.
Yeah.
How you got evidence on me?
Because you were there, man. We know, we have the picture. We have the understanding of what would happen. Now you need to tell me why.
But that's not no. There's
something
that's not the same night that he died. It couldn't have been. Because I know for a fact.
So did you guys get into it?
No.
Would you have been beefing about anything?
No.
Your girlfriend, your sister.
No. Talk to.
Something that you won't probably forget. While you were at Byron that night, did you hurt your hand? Is there any reason that your blood would be in his apartment? Do you have any kind of cuts on your hands where your blood would be in the apartment?
From fighting?
From fighting?
No, not in his apartment. No, not from his. No, I'm talking about like.
Why would you say from fighting? Did you go over there with open wounds on your hands at that time? Where you would have been dripping blood in Byron's apartment?
I got wounds from other fights.
Do you have wounds now that are healing?
No.
Currently?
That one right there on your thumb is very interesting. This one here, because
could it be possible that? Can I look at that? Can I touch you? I just want to. Is it possible you were bit at Byron's?
What do you guys?
I'm just asking.
Elijah, look, man.
We
just looking for honesty, man. Because here's the thing, all right?
You just be honest. What do y'all have? Are y'all trying to plant blood?
No, we don't do that. We don't do that. That's not.
Are y'all trying to what are y'all trying to say?
We're not.
We're just asking questions.
You're making a suggestion like we're trying to set you up. That's not.
Yeah,
that's
okay. You know what I'm saying?
We had a great conversation. And honestly, when the evidence started stacking up here, I was very disappointed to find out.
So y'all found somebody else's blood there?
Not somebody else's.
No, not somebody else's.
That's what I'm telling you, man.
Whose blood did y'all find?
Yours.
Why would your blood be at Byron's if you were just there chilling and you had no beef? What happened?
Since Elijah refused to confess outright, detectives tried a different tactic. By the way, everybody, if you're finding this video interesting, please do us a favor. Make sure to hit like and make sure to hit subscribe and help us get to 1 million subscribers. Now, let's dive back in.
We know what happened, but the why is the important part for you because, I mean, let's face the facts. If I'm out on the street and somebody attacks me and I shoot them, if they attack me, am I justified in that?
Most likely, yeah.
But if it's something I just walk up to somebody and do something, there's a big difference there, okay? And so I'm having a hard time believing that you just up and out of the blue, this just happened for no reason. There's a reason behind it, and sometimes that reason tells the whole story, okay? It provides an explanation, and there are things in this world.
So my blood is there.
Yes. We do, man. We need to know.
Yeah, something happened at that apartment. An argument broke out.
Between you and Byron?
Yep.
Yeah.
He was about to grab a weapon. I don't know what it was. I seen him reaching down. I already had my knife on me.
Okay.
And that's what happened.
But I need to hear your story, that because I mean there's pieces that I have that tell me facts, and I need to make sure you're being honest with me, just because we've had issues before. Okay, let me stand up here.
That's a bite mark right there.
Okay.
From where Byron bit you?
Yep. And right
During the attack?
During the attack, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and pop a seat there, man.
And then that's where I cut myself.
During the attack?
During the attack.
With your own knife?
Yeah.
What kind of knife was it?
It was it's not a switchblade, but it was like a
folder?
A folder, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it would fold up and then open up like that.
Your eyes are good.
Right on.
You sure you don't want that sandwich?
Let's get that sandwich, man.
You want it? I can see the stress coming on.
How much time am I looking at?
Yeah, that's not us. That's not us. We don't determine that. We gather facts and evidence and circumstances, and then we provide it.
Sandwich.
I saw the stress just come out of your body.
I could tell that you were just like, holy shit.
And look, I understand. It's just like I told you. I know what Byron was involved in, man. I know the kind of person he was. Like he's no angel, but and things happen, man. Things get, I know he was drunk that night. I know he was drinking. People do silly things when they get high, when they get drunk, and yeah, we know he had a weapon. We know that, but we need to know.
So y'all found the blood in his mouth. Different blood in his mouth?
Like Mike said, we're not going to lay it all out for you.
I mean, seriously, it's so much. I mean, look how long it's taken us to get back to you. I mean, we've had to make sure. Like the last thing I want to do is, especially when I found out how upsetting it was before, the last thing I want to do is just come, bother you again with just guesswork. I didn't want to come and just
present you with facts.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted you to know that we knew, and then. Now that we're there,
I wasn't gonna say anything because it was. I mean, it wasn't no need to. I mean, I'm not the type of person to get y'all involved.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
You're saying someone came at you, and you needed to protect yourself.
Yeah.
So for the rest of this conversation, now we need to figure out the events.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't feel like I was there for a long period of time. After those girls left, it was like 10 minutes, and then so. We got to arguing about, well, first off, we were talking about which bitches we were going to crack, you know what I'm saying, the females. And then it led to, talking about hustling, you know what I'm saying, and I'm going to get this money, you know what I'm saying. He was talking about how he was going to get it and shit, you know what I'm saying. But it started off in plan. I was like, man, yeah, I was like, and he started yelling outside of his life. I was like, bro, to be honest with you, y'all niggas is now, I was like, I don't know about y'all niggas being big time hustlers, but I was like, y'all niggas is known for beef and stealing from motherfuckers. I was like, I know about y'all. I was like, I know who y'all got beef with and who y'all don't got beef with. I was like, I know about all the setups y'all niggas did. I know how many times y'all niggas been had fucked over somebody, meaning fucked over meanings, you know what I'm saying? Basically go behind somebody's back or get in good with a connect and then just rob them, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas are known for that all the time. He was like, what you mean? That's when it got serious.
Is this when Byron
This is when it got serious. Okay. So we started arguing. He was like, fuck it. He's like, nigga, what the fuck you mean, nigga?
Now, at this point, I want to ask a question. Where were you guys at when you were arguing?
We started off in his bedroom.
Okay, so you're arguing in the bedroom initially. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, when he was going, I think it was something but by his bed. I don't know what the fuck it was, or under his bed. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nigga, what the fuck you mean, nigga? With me, Savage Life don't play. You know what I'm saying? We get money, nigga. He's like, we ain't no fucking play thing y'all heard. You know what I'm saying? They don't call me that for nothing. And then I don't know what the fuck beat up stands for, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyways, he goes in, he's going by his bed, and as soon as he does that, I stick him right here.
Okay.
I stick him right here.
I mean, just kind of tell us the story, because we see from how things were left, we kind of have an idea, but we don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to tell the wrong story.
So, anyways, he went when he grabbed it, stuck him right there. I stuck him right there. He put his hand right there, and then because the knife was so sharp, you know what I'm saying? It's like he just put his hand like that, like something just poked him, like it was a thorn. And then he turned around, and we were fighting. And then
like physically fighting?
Yeah, like tussling.
Tussling on the bed?
And then that's when not on the bed.
Okay.
Then and then I'm guessing that's when I pulled him around and then stuck him again in his throat. And then that's when he was on the bed. And then I pulled him off the bed onto the floor. And then that's when he got up, took a deep breath, and then he shut the door real quick, and then it sounded like he was searching for something. I heard him kick the door. That's why I was busted like that.
Okay.
And then that's when
when he closed the door, he was in the bedroom and you were in the living room.
Yeah.
And so you kicked it.
Okay. That's when he was coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Walking out?
Walking out.
Okay.
And as he was walking out, well, no. He wasn't not like walking out, but like coming at me. You know what I'm saying? As when I kicked the door open, because he was trying to find whatever he was looking for. You know what I'm saying? But he said, "Fuck it," because he was trying to defend himself. And then that's when I pulled him into the living room, put him on the floor, and then stabbed him a couple times more, and then flipped him over because he tried to get up. And then I hit him in his backside, and then that's when he died.
The injuries didn't prove that Byron was the aggressor. They only confirmed that there had been a struggle. Back at the crime scene, investigators had uncovered something else: a spray bottle and gloves, clear signs of a cleanup attempt. So the detectives pressed Elijah harder.
You locked the door behind you? Yeah. So you locked the door, and then as far as
so my blood was there.
Well, and
now be honest.
No. That's the thing. Did you try to clean up anything? Because that's
like
important.
A spray bottle in the bathroom.
And that's why we're asking about your blood. All right.
Oh yeah, I did.
What did you try to clean up?
Just things that. So my blood was on there.
Were you going to try to clean up everything?
No, just the things that I touched.
Okay. What are the things that you touched, in your opinion? Like the knife? Were you trying to clean the knife that you had, or are you just putting that in your pocket?
Like the things like the bathroom, the sink and shit. Yeah.
What? Where'd the glove come from?
The glove.
Yeah. Did you ever put a glove on? Because that was there was mention made of a glove. Did you ever put a glove on? Like maybe when you were cleaning up.
Oh yeah.
Where did you find that?
My gloves were in my backpack.
Okay.
What kind of gloves were they?
Did you think about doing that?
I just didn't want to be in this predicament.
Did you ever think about calling the police?
No.
Because you mentioned that, like you didn't want to get us involved, but did it ever cross your mind too?
No. I just want to go back and do my time. Can I go back now?
I got a couple more questions.
Process.
When you left Byron's house, where did you shed your clothes? Just on the way there? I don't. And then where'd you put the knife?
I just want to do my time, man. Probably looking at life, so.
Yeah, hold on, man. We won't be able to leave just yet. You have to still sit down. But you don't want to talk to us anymore?
No, I don't care. I mean, I got the evidence.
But you understand by explaining it to us how that, I mean, it's definitely good for them to have an explanation as opposed to just, thinking that you went in there and did some act for no good reason. That's why we're talking about it. Like, that's why I was telling you, we had enough to charge you, but we're trying to give you the opportunity to explain these things, and you've done a good job of that. I mean, you told us, but there are things that are coming up along the way that.
Yeah, but none of this matters. I'm be doing life, so you know what I'm saying.
That's not necessarily true, man. I mean, none of us can say. Like, I can't say that.
Like,
well,
yes, you know what I'm saying? I'm not
in your
going to
opinion,
get away with self-defense.
In your opinion, do you feel that you have the right to defend yourself?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I know how this system works. They gonna look at my skin color. They gonna look at me and be like.
But man, this is
my background.
This isn't a racial issue, man. Byron's black too. It's not a racial issue. That's not what you guys were fighting over.
You got a guy that's in a gang. You guys are beefing. It looks like he's getting ready to reach for something. I mean, what do guys carry that are in gangs to protect themselves? Silly string?
Yeah.
No, they don't carry silly string. They carry things that are gonna hurt people.
Because, like I said, like I said, we got to talking about the money situation. We got the bragging about the hustling, and then I was like, I'm a straightforward guy, and I like to bring out like information on what I have and what I know that's true. I was like, bro, to be honest with you, I know y'all niggas, and from what I heard about y'all, I was like, y'all niggas is mainly known for beefing. I don't know community that hustle out your squad, but there's a lot of y'all that beef, you know what I'm saying, fight.
Mm-hmm.
They known for banging a lot, for jumping motherfuckers, and they known for robbing.
Right.
And they got, I was like, and they got squads after them. They got people after them.
Elijah,
You know what I'm saying?
is there anybody else involved in this besides you and Byron?
Oh, no.
Are those two girls?
No, sir.
Did anybody from the outside?
We planned on having sex with those females.
So those girls aren't involved.
No, those girls are not involved.
Anybody on the outside influence you at all?
No, nobody influenced me. This didn't pop. Like I said, this didn't pop up until he got hyped with me. It looked like he was going to reach for something
at the apartment.
Yeah, at the apartment. Yeah, that night.
Because like Mike said, you don't want to go down that bus by yourself if there's someone else involved.
No.
If you're going down, you ought to take everybody with you.
This didn't have anything to do with beat up.
I thought he was reaching for a gun. That's what I thought he was reaching for. Because he got high. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about, this is like, if y'all stand up, you know what I'm saying? He's like, what you mean?
Just be careful,
my bad.
Yeah, I know, I'm just letting you know, because you can get into it, you know.
And then he's like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, what you mean, nigga? He was like, nigga, we get money, nigga. He was like, Savage Life is about that life. Nigga, hold up, nigga. Nigga, that's when he was about to, that's when I said, you know, because I'm from the South, I trained myself to, if I was ever be in a situation like that, I grabbed the knife so quick, y'all, and flipped it open.
One of those knives that clip onto your
belt,
or
my pocket.
Just hangs in your pocket?
Yeah, I got it in my pocket.
Detectives had many questions. Why would Elijah go so far to erase the crime scene if this was truly self-defense? His story was riddled with gaps. Was this really an act of survival, or was it premeditated? And what were the chances that Elijah misread the situation from the start? If Byron had intended to reach for his gun, it would have been from his jacket pocket, exactly where Emily remembered that he kept it, not from a drawer. Based on the evidence, the detectives believed that Byron and Elijah had unresolved issues. Whatever began as a conversation that night quickly escalated into violence. And, unfortunately for Byron, he was alone with an aggressive Elijah, who launched into a brutal attack. The autopsy revealed chilling details. Elijah hadn't simply slit Byron's throat. The blood smears across the wall showed that there had been a desperate struggle. Byron tried to escape, but Elijah kept coming, stabbing him 8 times in the back, multiple times in the chest, the neck, the face relentlessly until Byron had been stabbed a total of 20 times. Byron's autopsy also showed deep defensive wounds on his hands, evidence that he fought with everything he had, grabbing, blocking, struggling to stop the attack. All of the evidence dismantled Elijah's self-defense claim, leaving it invalid in court. But the biggest question still lingered. Why did he go to Byron's house in the first place? Was he already intent on killing him? And if so, why? Sadly, those answers remain unknown to this day. The evidence against Elijah was overwhelming. In September of 2018, he was convicted of the murder of Byron Edwards. Elijah Andrew Johnson was sentenced to 29 years in prison. Our condolences go out to the family of Byron Lee Edwards, whose life was taken far too soon. Now, if you think this case was horrific, you need to check out my video on the evil grandpa who had no idea that he was being recorded.